Hello to all the good people at Crash Champion Store 72. It's David at Discount Forklift. Proud to be standing next to your brand new 6,000-pound lithium-ion powered forklift made by Lift Hero. As you can see, you've got your company name on there, the company logo, company colors. We're real happy with the way they came out, not just for the looks, although we're happy with that, but also for the performance. I think you guys will be as well once you get the forklift in your possession. Let me introduce you to your new shop assistant. Her name is Elena. Elena's got a name tag on both sides. She's a hard worker. I will tell you, she's sensitive about her name. She likes to be called by name. If you guys will call her Elena, she'll perform even harder, and she's a good worker anyway. So a little tip for you. Before we go on with the forklift, I do want to take just a minute and show you some things I've got in this goodie bag for you here. Send that along with the forklift. First off, here is the equipment maintenance guide. Lots of good forklift information in here, tips and tidbits, maintenance tips and such not. Fortunately for you guys, about most of that will not be applicable to you because you were smart enough to buy a lithium-ion powered forklift that eliminates 90 or 95% of the maintenance on a forklift. But that's there anyway. Back behind this tab, there are the periodic sign-off sheets there. I always recommend that people shoot the photocopies out of the book, leave that in the originals in the book. That way you know where there's a clean original to shoot a copy from. A big shout out, thanks to all my guys here in the shop. Here is this forklift troubleshooting guide that they came up with. Here on the right inside the front cover, there's a drawing, a basic drawing of forklift and all the major components. That way we're all on the same page of what we call things. Then it goes into lots of issues that people have had, challenges, solutions to those. Those are all in there. Good little light reading. I've also got two books for you. I've got the use and maintenance manual and the parts manual. Got those I'm going to put in there for you. And just when you're thinking I'm no fun, just sending you work, I'm going to tell you I'm sending you a hat. There's the Lift Hero hat, our favorite brand of forklift on a hat. Here is a t-shirt. This is the evolution of lifting. The front and the back. I want to direct your attention back to the to her name tag here. Right in front of the name tag, there is a door here. That's your fueling door, your charging door. You see the sticker that's underneath that. That's very important that you guys follow that directive there. If everybody would please take the keys out of the ignition and either drop them on the floorboards or put in the cup holder, whatever, before you charge. You'll solve tons of problems that you'll never know about just by doing that one simple step. So please pull the keys out of the ignition before you go to charge. Then you can pop open this door here. There's your charging port. Pull the rubber plug out. There you go. You can just plug your charger right in there. When you're done, you would put that plug back in there. It'll keep that port free of dirt and debris, and you guys will have trouble-free charging for years to come. Let's walk on around the forklift here. I'm going to tell you guys I cannot pass the tires without commenting on them. Check out those great tires. If you're outside or inside, wherever you are, they will should do the job for you in an excellent fashion. They beat that heck out of Grandpa's old bald tires that he had, those slicksters that he had. Up on the mast here, there is a service sticker, one on each side there. If you guys will keep track of your service hours, that way your service intervals is a good way to do that. You can look at the zerts here and see they've been freshly greased. Also along the forklift slide tray here, that's been done. Turning your attention to the forks. We're very safety conscious here at Discount Forklift. We know you guys are as well. We've worked hard with your corporate safety people to come up with as many safety features that we can incorporate into the forklift that we could. The forklift's painted red with the yellow tips on them. It's a good way of knowing where your tips are. If you know where the tips are, you know where the forks are. If you're outside at dawn or dusk in a dark spot in the warehouse, whatever it might be, it's a good way to keep track of those, avoid hitting anybody or anything. We want everybody to go home safe and sound at the end of every day. Come back for another productive day tomorrow. Okay, let me get on the forklift here. Tell you guys there are 4 things that you must do to start the forklift. The first is you got to have your butt in the seat. The second is fasten the seat belt, pretty obvious. Number 3 is to engage the parking brake. Number 4 is to make sure that the transmission's in neutral. Trust me guys, I've tried this. If you don't have them done, it will not start, will not move. So do those 4. Let's go across the dash here. Over on the left-hand side here, there's a red button. That's a button you're not going to use every day, every week, every month even. That's power cut off for the battery. And since the battery is maintenance free, you should never have to worry about that. But I point that out only because if you come out and your forklift does not light up in the morning, won't start up, check that switch, make sure nobody bumped the button, pull it back up, should be back in business. Parking brake is pretty self-explanatory. Transmission switch has got 3 positions: up for forward, middle for neutral, down for reverse. On the right side of the steering column here, you've got your work lights and your blinkers. You've got your 3 forklift levers here. You've got your up, down, your tilt, and your side shift. Up on the mast up here, there is another safety feature there. We want to remind you what the capacity is. No more than 6,000 pounds on the forks. That should be plenty enough for what you guys are doing, but don't overload it. Don't do anything foolish. There's enough people with their videos all over the internet with the forklift fails. We don't need to add any discount forklift or Crash Champion employees to that list. Rear view mirror, adjust that however you need to. You've got a translucent roof here that will give you just a little bit of protection from inclement weather. And if you look at the back here, there is a amber flashing light there, and also a blue light that will shine down on the ground. That will is part of the awareness situation along with the audible alarm. Those 3 all will come on when you start the forklift, so that people around you know that there's a forklift operating and they can avoid you as well as you avoiding them. Okay, let's start this up. There is no engine, no starter, so when you turn it on, all you hear is just the alarm that kicks on. Those lights also kick on. It'll take 10 or 15 seconds for it to go through its electronic checks here. Once it's done that, then you can, you're good to go. First thing I want to do is to do a brake check. Got good brakes on it. There is a grab bar back here that will come in handy. You guys are backing up, gives you a little stability, someplace to grab onto. There's also a red button on there that's got your horn, one on the steering wheel. So whichever direction you're headed, you've got a button to let people be aware that you are operating that forklift. Let me give you a little demo here of what she can do. She's a very powerful forklift, very agile. I think she'll do everything you guys need her to do, even in the confined spaces that you guys operate in. There we go. Let me show you. Here are the work lights, the blinkers. Let's run the forks all the way up. Bring the forks back down. Tilt them all the way forward. Bring them all the way back. Put them back in normal position. Side shift action. There we go, guys. I think she will be a great addition to your shop. Good new shop assistant. Hope she takes a big load off your backs, makes your job a little easier, and makes you a ton of money. We appreciate you supporting our business so we can support businesses like yours. Here's your serial number. Thanks, guys.